Welcome to 3-Minute Thoughts. So I started going to university back in '89, and I finally graduated in 2000. No, I did not spend 11 years going to university, but I did go for a few years, took some years off, but lived in that town, and then started working for the university. And I worked for the university for about 5 years. And during that time is when I finished up my degree. So in those 11 years of being there, I actually stayed there for about 2002, so I was there for about 13 years. I got to witness a lot of changes in the whole ecosystem, the architecture. Got to watch new buildings rise, old buildings go away. Got to watch the fountain get replaced by this weird muffler thing for safety. But the biggest change I saw was with the stone benches. And that's what I want to talk about. When I first started going there, they were nice, pristine, white stone benches. And then as the years went on, the edges start getting blacker and blacker and chipped and broken. So over about 10, 13 years, skateboarders who waxed the bottom of their boards would use those benches to do tricks on. And no one skateboarder was the cause of these stone benches being damaged, but it's just wear and tear over time and time again. Now, in a normal 4-year going to college, you wouldn't notice the change happening to these benches. But because I've been there for over 10 years, I noticed the change. And so, of course, all the skateboarders would be like, it wasn't me, but it was a cumulative effort of all of them who did that. Anyway, change blindness is a phenomena where you just don't notice things changing. It's the failure to detect that an object has moved or disappeared and is the opposite of change detection. Okay, that's kind of generic. People do compare this to annotative blindness, which is where like you have like you've probably seen this video where like people are playing basketball and a gorilla jumps through the thing and no one notices the gorilla go through the whole thing because they're paying attention to the basketball players. Well, that's inattentive blindness. Or change blindness could be gradual, or it could be that you get distracted and something's changed. Probably most of you have noticed by now that I'm wearing a different outfit than I did at the beginning of the video. I think the main takeaway is even if you don't notice the change, other people will notice change. And so if they say that there's a change, you need to acknowledge that as valid and not dismiss it out of hand. That's about all I got on that. What big changes have happened in your life that other people have seemed oblivious to? I know it's really obvious. I don't claim to be subtle, but how many of you, of course, did notice that I changed outfits? Raise your hands. I can't see you. Don't raise your hands. Just put a like or a comment down below. Thanks.